has begun, and one question remains. Where is Ant-Man? On July 6th.
2 years under house arrest. You haven't had any contact with Hank or Hope, have you?
Let's go.
Real heroes.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Tina.
Not actual size.
Awesome.
If only Cap could see you now.
Where were Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Did you see them? I didn't see them.
Where was Tic Tac?
Good question.
No, I mean, really, I have no idea.
I mean, I don't remember being asked to be in their movie, just saying.
Maybe they were on their way, but they went subatomic.
Maybe they were there, but they were pretty tiny, and there were definitely some ants in Wakanda, so...
Maybe they're in the same place as Hawkeye?
Gamora, Thor, Spider-Man.
I was really looking forward to meeting the Wasp.
Yeah, no, not there. Weird.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. We got new Ant-Man and the Wasp to break down, new Captain Marvel, and some cool Nick Fury Black Panther stuff because Samuel L. Jackson has been doing a bunch of interviews for Incredibles, so of course everyone's asking him about Avengers 4 stuff. So if you're finding me for the first time, be sure to subscribe to get all the Marvel videos. There's a new round of the Infinity War Blu-ray giveaway. All you have to do to enter that is be a subscriber, leave a comment on the video. I'll name a new winner at the end of this. But obviously they're still playing on that Infinity War funny moment. Where was Ant-Man? What's going on? They've been doing this ever since Infinity War came out. They started to promote Ant-Man and the Wasp right as that was dropping in theaters. Like, everything has been building towards this. Where the hell is Ant-Man? There's a couple funny new scenes. Like, I love the way that she makes fun of him. Like, oh, Cap would be so proud of you now. Like, Evangeline Lilly looks like she is on fire for this entire movie. Hopefully, if it does turn out that she's one of the people that turns into ashes during this timeline, she gets some really badass moments during Avengers 4 when they fix everything finally. There's a couple more funny moments with the little Matchbox cars. This car even looks like it's painted to be a Hot Wheels, like you would mistake it for a toy if you found it on the ground. We finally get some dialogue from Randall Park's character. He's just a government official that's overseeing Ant-Man's house arrest. Remember, he turned himself in after they all escaped from the raft while he was on the lam. They're kind of ambiguous about the amount of time that passed between the end of Civil War when they all broke out and the beginning of Infinity War because of how much Cap and Black Widow have changed. Like, they've been on the lam doing Secret Avengers stuff this whole time. It's implied it's been a little while, but usually the actors don't get details like that. Like, the writers, the directors will say, it's been a good long while. No surprise, Kevin Feige wants to slowly move away from using hard dates inside movies just because of that whole Spider-Man Homecoming timeline problem. But also, with all this Ant-Man and the Wasp stuff, they just dropped a bunch of interviews and behind the scenes. Michael Douglas is fantastic. Remember way back to Comic-Con when they were promoting Age of Ultron in the first Ant-Man movie, and he had that comment about popping a lot of cherries? Greatest gross old man comment ever.
I never thought I would say this to you, but we're also popping your cherry as well. It's very awkward.
I've popped enough cherries, so... Might as well.
All right, don't think I don't want to just talk about that for the next hour.
Oh, okay.
Now he's also talking, probably a little more than he should, about the plot of Ant-Man and the Wasp and Janet Van Dyne. He does confirm that there is a flashback to them 30 years ago. So now we know we're going to see them doing really cool stuff. I don't know how many scenes there are going to be. He just said that there would be moments with them 30 years younger. And he said that the way that they learn about Janet Van Dyne is that there's a signal that comes out of the quantum realm, and it has something to do with Scott Lang. But that might have something to do with this moment here where he's wearing the old version of the costume and he went into the quantum realm during the first movie. So I'm just expecting them to have a couple scenes that will link that event, him going into the quantum realm and then coming back out, then going on to Captain America Civil War, and then them learning about Janet Van Dyne and sort of trying to find her through the course of this movie. If it wasn't clear, too, they also imply that the reason why Hank Pym and Hope are on the run is because they refused to sign the Sokovia Accords. So there's this cat and mouse chase throughout the film. You have the ghosts, but you also have the government that wants to catch them too. Everybody wants to get them that sweet Pym particle honey. But he also teases his relationship with Goliath, who's played by Lawrence Fishburne's character, big comic book character in the history of Marvel Comics. But now he's supposed to be a professor at Berkeley, and it's sort of like a Steve Jobs, Bill Gates situation. It doesn't necessarily confirm he's going to be one of the villains of the film, but they do have that rivalry going on. Getting into Avengers 4 territory, so Samuel L. Jackson did an interview recently where he confirmed that Marvel said that he would be meeting up with Black Panther in a future film. Because the interview happened recently, I assume he's talking about Avengers 4 because they'll all eventually come back from the ashes. And then the actor himself speculating about his character just said, I feel like Nick Fury would know exactly what's going on in Wakanda because of who Nick Fury is and the way he collects information. He would just say, oh yeah, that's the Black Panther over there doing his Black Panther thing. So you just have to imagine Sam Jackson spinning all these ideas. He does say that he pitches a lot of ideas to Marvel. Like, he was really upset that he wasn't in the Black Panther film. That's when Marvel was like, no, you're not going to be in this one, but you will meet up with Black Panther in the future. So moving into Captain Marvel territory, Brie Larson also just did an interview talking about her character a little bit, so I'll just play that here.
Now we're like making the movie right now, and that part feels kind of the same. I mean, the only difference is that there's more people there. There's
the training must be pretty insane, no, for a role like this?
It is, but that stuff is my favorite part because that's where you find the character, you know. For me, it's all about like how far can I take myself to kind of reprogram my brain and reprogram my body to learn something new about myself. Yeah. And so this has been an amazing challenge. She's so strong. She can move planets. So to me, it was like, how far can I go with this strength?
What can fans expect? There's a lot of anticipation, as I'm sure you know.
I think that they should just get excited. I'm really proud of what it is that we're making, and I think that all of the hype and all the anticipation will be worth it.
They're actually still filming, so like every once in a while, the actors will leave set to go do award shows, and Brie Larson was doing some stuff in real life, just separately over the weekend. So what's happening right now heading into Comic-Con is that they'll finish filming Captain Marvel before that happens, not expecting any kind of big trailer or anything like that, but maybe they'll drop some footage. Most of the Marvel stuff you see at Comic-Con will be from Sony because of Venom and all the Spider-Man stuff that's going on. So they have the animated movie, but they also have Spider-Man 2. I don't think they're going to tease too much of that because they'll be filming it. They'll actually be filming Spider-Man Homecoming 2 while Comic-Con is happening. So normally I would say that Tom Holland would come to Comic-Con and just like wave at everybody and then go back to filming. But because Marvel Studios isn't doing anything, I think they're going to lay off of Tom Holland. So don't expect any of the big Marvel actors to show up unless they're going to be there for another movie. Like Henry Cavill is going to be promoting Mission Impossible 6, so he might be there promoting more DC stuff while he's there. Like, hey, there's a Man of Steel sequel coming. So don't worry, Comic-Con is going to be crazy. There'll be a billion different videos and things happening. I'll do more videos as we get closer, explaining what the schedule is going to be and the videos that I'm planning on doing. It'll all be great, no worries. Congratulations to the latest giveaway winner, Luis Cortez. Please private message me so I can get your contact details. Click here for more new Avengers 4, and click here for more new Phase 4. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.